Hi, I'm Mark and I'm passionate about English, as you know. Okay, so another mini lesson. As you can see, today I'm wearing a check shirt. Now, check usually isn't my cup of tea. I don't know why, but I don't really like check clothes. But I bought this in a charity shop some time ago, and it's something different. Now, there are many charity shops in Britain on the high street, and these are shops which people have donated clothes to, or they've got things from another country and they sell these things, but it's not really a business. The money from the sale of things goes to the charity, whether it's for cancer or donkeys in Spain or something, but it's not actually a business. It's designed, it's a charity shop, so the money that's got from people goes to a charity rather than to somebody's pocket. Okay, so let's start today's lesson and pick out a first idiom. I'm not sure if I told you yet, but I've been doing an idiom, phrasal verb and a collocation each day in June. But in July I'm going to change it a bit to try and make it a bit more interesting and also give you a flavour of what I'll be doing in my courses starting in September. So some of the lessons in July I will be looking at a song, or I'll ask you to watch something on YouTube and from TV or from a movie, have a look at the language that they use, or maybe do an interview, different things. So slowly you'll get a little bit more idea of what I'm going to be doing in the courses. Of course, I will also still be doing idioms, phrasal verbs and collocations because they are absolutely essential to improve your English and sound more natural. Okay, so here is your idiom. And, oh, that's very nice. Okay, it is, I was thrilled to bits. Thrilled is kind of a bit like excited, but you wouldn't say I was excited to bits. Or it's also a little bit like happy. But again, you wouldn't say I was happy to bits. You would say I was thrilled to bits. So let's say somebody sent you an email that you hadn't heard from them for a long time. And you're telling your friend, oh, I had an email from somebody I haven't heard from for a long time. I was so happy. I was thrilled to bits. It means I was really happy. Or let's say you're taking your driving exam or your driving test and you pass first time. Unlike me, it took me 3 times. And you tell your friend, oh, I passed my driving test. I'm thrilled to bits. Okay, so again, you can change the tense. It can be the past, or the present, or the future. Okay, so that's that, and I've just thought of another one with which is a little bit related. You can also say, I love her to bits. Okay, so this means I love her completely, I love her totally. And now I suddenly thought of another one, I love her to pieces. Again, it means the same thing. I love her to bits, I love her to pieces, I love her a lot. Okay, again, of course you can ask, why do you have so many expressions for the same thing? But we do. So if you want to sound like a natural English speaker, then you need to learn them, you need to use them, and you need to recognize them. Okay, so let's have a phrasal verb. And the phrasal verb for today is, okay, pick up. Okay, so straight away I can think of two meanings for this phrasal verb. So to pick up, well, I just picked up the pot containing the phrasal verbs. Pick up, and the opposite is put down, not pick down. Pick up, and then I pick a phrasal verb, or pick out a phrasal verb. I could also say, but then I put down the pot. Pick up, I think, was mentioned in another mini lesson. Pick up or pick up line is a bit like a chat up line. Is when you're trying to impress a woman normally, and you've just met her and you're trying to impress her by saying some funny things or whatever. But if I say I was out last night and I picked up a gorgeous woman, it kind of means I got friendly with her, and maybe it means a little bit extra as well. Maybe we spent the night together or so on. And maybe something will happen from that, or maybe not. But it's to become involved with someone, briefly or for a longer time. So... Oh, I've just thought of another good expression too, a good meaning for pick up. You could say, since watching Mark's mini lessons, I've picked up loads of idioms. Picked up means kind of learned, understood, and so on. And there's another word which I used, which maybe you are not familiar with, but it's loads. And loads of idioms. It just means lots of idioms. And again, another same meaning, tons of idioms. Now, ton is a measurement of weight. It's a lot of weight, a ton, but you don't really need to know that or worry about that. So you can say, since watching Mark's mini lessons, I've learnt loads of idioms. I've learnt tons of idioms. Okay, so let's have a collocation. And so I just picked up the pot. I'm picking a collocation out. I'm putting down the pot. Whew. And the collocation is a close friend. I guess you can understand this already, but just in case you don't, a close friend, and you can see it on Facebook actually, you can choose to nominate who is your close friend. It just means somebody you're very friendly with. So you have a friend, you could say an acquaintance. Acquaintance is somebody you know, but you don't know so well. And then you have a friend who obviously is your friend, and you get on with them and you like them, etc. But a close friend is somebody you really get on well with. Sometimes we only have a few close friends, or maybe some people don't have any close friends. But it's not really the same. You couldn't call your girlfriend or your boyfriend a close friend. It's really just for friends and who you are very, very friendly with. Okay, and that's great, because I was just talking about girlfriends and boyfriends, and rather than pick the jokes at random again, I've actually chosen the topic for today, and the topic is dating. Okay, so dating is when you are seeing somebody in a romantic way. You're going out together. You're not married, but you're dating. You're going out to the movies together, you're going for a walk, you're having a meal together, and so on. It could mean you're sleeping together, but it might not. Okay, so this is the first joke. A bachelor asks a computer dating agency to find him the perfect mate. I want a companion who is small and cute, he says. She must love water sports and enjoy group activities. The computer says, marry a penguin. Okay, I think you know a penguin is one of those birds that live in... uh-oh, that's my pussy going off. It's sensitive to movement, but it must have been a very small movement. Okay, so penguins live in Antarctica, those birds that don't fly. A bachelor is a single man. A computer dating agency is one of those offices, agencies that help you find a boyfriend or a girlfriend. To find him the perfect mate. Perfect mate is just perfect partner. I want a companion, I want a mate, I want a partner who is small and cute. She must love water sports and enjoy group activities. So from what he said, it sounds like a penguin is the ideal partner. All right, quite funny. All right, one more. A girl asks her lover, if we get engaged, will you give me a ring? Of course, he says. What's your phone number? Okay, again, as so many jokes do, it's using a different meaning of ring. Of course, she's talking about an engagement ring. But he's either joking or he takes a different meaning. And rather than engagement ring, he's saying, what's your phone number? Give me a ring means give me a call or telephone me. So, yeah, reasonably funny, that one. Okay, thank you very much, and I shall see you in the next mini lesson, and a bass riff coming up at the end of this. Okay, thanks a lot, and bye. Okay, here we go with today's bass riff, and this is from the late 70s. It's actually an extremely famous bass riff. In fact, I get a bass magazine sent to me every month, and in a survey this was voted the most recognizable bass riff. Okay, here we go. It will help if I turn the volume up. Okay, that's it. I will give you a clue. The name of this band, and they were a kind of a punk band, but a bit different to a lot of other punk bands. And the name of the band comes from a way of killing somebody. And the title of the song is actually a sort of slang for, dare I say it, women's breasts. Okay, let's end on that, and see you in the next mini lesson. Okay, thanks a lot, and goodbye.